Slaves here with the Senior Pickleball Report powered by TNC Network. Let's get it going. This week in our People of Pickleball episode, we speak with Tournament Director for PickleCon, Kelsea Thompson from Triple Crown Sports. We talk about 2024 a little bit, but we talk mainly about 2025 and what to expect at PickleCon in Kansas City this August. All right, before we get to that, if you like this content, consider subscribing to the channel. Check all the links in the description for discounts. Check out our merch page. Subscribe to our newsletter. Check out our new website. All right, let's get to that conversation with Kelsea. All right, let's welcome Kelsea Thompson from Triple Crown Sports and Tournament Director for PickleCon. Welcome to the Senior Pickleball Report, Kelsea.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Obviously, big things last year in Kansas City 2024, the inaugural PickleCon, which I attended. We could talk a little bit about that and then what's coming up this year. But I always start off, since it's a pickleball channel, how did pickleball find your world, so to speak?
Yeah, I would have to say probably first time I picked up a pickleball paddle was 2020. I moved from Arizona to North Carolina. And I was a director of an indoor sports complex over there. And so we had 3 pickleball courts there. And it's hard when you're a retired college athlete just watching them play every single day. And one day they were asking for a 4th and invited me in. And since then, I haven't stopped playing. And whenever I get the chance, obviously, I'm busy running events and being on the road. But whenever I get the chance, I'm always playing.
Right. So what's your athletic background?
Yeah, so I did track and rugby in college.
Oh, okay. Wow. What'd you run in track?
I did the heptathlon. So 7 events, 2 days. Yeah. Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, I was a scrawny distance runner in college. So only 1 or 2 events, and that was enough for me. But wow, good for you. Great. So obviously the sport of pickleball, you picked it up kind of in and around the COVID era has exploded over the last 5 years. Sport's been around for 60 years, but obviously things have started to really take off, and there are conferences now. And the one that really kind of grabbed my attention last year, which I attended, was PickleCon in Kansas City in 2024. And I had the opportunity to, meet some folks and run a couple panels, be on a couple panels. And pretty exciting things. Obviously, you had the National Pickleball League there last year. You had a ton of vendors, and it was at the Kansas City Convention Center. So run me through what sort of it's going to look like in 2025. I know, obviously, when you do one, you learn something, and there's things that are always tweaked and adjusted. So let's talk 2025 PickleCon and what we can expect.
Yeah, so super excited for 2025. We left 2024 really excited and happy with the product we put out there. But obviously, like you were saying, you learn a lot and you figure out what you need to adjust to just make the experience more memorable for everyone. And so last year we sat at about 72 courts. This year we're going to be above 80 courts. So definitely going to have a lot of play going on. We're going to have 120 vendors. So we'll have the vendor village again, and we've changed the layout. So it's going to be more of an interactive experience for everyone. We've added, so last year we ran our own event. This year we're actually bringing in tournament providers. So we've partnered with National Junior Pickleball League. The Kitchen is running our amateur and Moneyball event. So super excited to have them on board. Duper is doing a coaching course, and they'll also have a challenge court.
Oh, right.
We'll have the panels, we'll have the clinics that are ran by pros, we'll have celebrity exhibition matches. And so all those celebrities and pros will be announced in the coming weeks. We're doing puppy yoga this year. So if you want to relax and just, have fun with it, just relax and, play with puppies and do some yoga for 30 minutes. We've partnered with the local SPCA. So there's so much more that we've added. The entertainment tours that so many people had fun with last year, added that back into the mix. And then we work with Crew Social, who is local out of the Kansas City area. And everyone loved Glow in the Dark last year. So we're actually bringing it back for 3 nights this year instead of just 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. There's a ton for everybody. Obviously, it seems, and pretty cool location. If any not been to Kansas City, it's a great city. I got to last year was really the first time I spent significant time in the city and the location, and having a nice central location for folks to travel is pretty cool as well. What are you personally looking forward to the most?
Yeah, I think I just love the community of pickleball and seeing everyone that comes each year. So last year we had 39 states represented. And this year we're trying to grow and get even bigger. And so I just love hearing the feedback. I love hearing people's stories, the memorable stories that we create, and just creating an experience. It's more than an event. It's not a tournament. It's not a convention. What we call it is a pickleball paradise. We transform 400,000 square feet under one roof for 4 days, and it's just pickleball fun. So I love to hear everyone's stories afterwards.
Yeah, I remember last year I got done with PickleCon. My face hurt because I was smiling so much. I'm like, I don't smile this much. And every day, you're like, oh, you meet people, and there's people I've known and people I got introduced to. It's an incredible networking event if you're involved in the game of pickleball and any sort of business aspect. And what can talk a little bit of logistics? Like if I'm somebody that just comes in off the street, how does it work for me? Do I get a day pass? How does those kind of things work?
Yeah, so we have a player access pass and we also have a spectator pass. So the player access pass for adults is going to be $70 for the 4 days or $20 per day. Students 8 through 18, 55 for the 4 days and then 15 per day. And then spectators, it's going to be $10 a day or $5 a day for adults and students. And the difference between spectator and player access pass, they both get you on the floor and up the escalators into the event. Just the player access pass gets you onto the courts. And so you could just, your person walking down the street, hey, I see that sign, PickleCon's going on. Come on in, come join us. We'll show you what it's all about, whether you've played or not. And that's the great thing about pickleball. Yeah. It's so easy to learn and so easy to become part of the community and get involved. And so we want everyone to be involved.
Yeah. And I don't think people have any idea, like, if you're just walking down the street, you see this and you go in. And it happened a few times last year because I had a booth and people would walk by and they're like, this is unbelievable. Like, this is all for pickleball. And I'm like, well, yeah, this is just year one.
Yeah.
Because you have no idea what's sort of coming. Like, this is just getting started. And obviously the things you've mentioned, a lot of the upgrades and experiences that are coming in 2025. And, I can imagine, you learn each year and you build each year, in what PickleCon can become. So if folks want to get involved, what's the best way to connect with somebody?
Yeah. So if you go right on the PickleCon website, you'll see, an About Us tab, and then you'll see all our staff on there. So the pickleball director is Alyssa Morrison, and then I'm the tournament director, so the tournament side of things. And really, if you reach out to either me or Alyssa, we could help you with anything you need, whether you're trying to get involved as a panelist, if you want to have a booth there, if you're looking to bring some sort of event into the mix. Any way of trying to get involved, go to that tab with our information, reach out to one of us, and we'll be happy to get you included in the event because what we love is this is such a inclusive and diverse event. And so it's for everyone. We're not competing with anyone. We bring everyone together, and it's just a party about the sport and about the community. So if you want to be involved, definitely reach out to us.
Absolutely. And I last year was amazing. I went, I knew it was going to be fantastic. First thing I went to was the vendor party. And I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
That was insane. And it's such a good time. So give us the dates so people know where and when.
Yeah. So August 7th to the 10th in the Kansas City Convention Center. And we'll be kicking it off Thursday morning. And then Thursday night, we're going to have that kickoff event like you were talking about. And that's going to be a glow in the dark kickoff event this year. So yeah, going to be a lot of fun, wear your white or your neon colors, come on in, we'll have music, food. And if for some reason, you don't like to be in the dark, we'll have stuff on the outside as well. With the lights, we'll have courts out there, some food and everything for everyone.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate your time, Kelsey. Kelsea Thompson, Triple Crown Sports, Tournament Director for PickleCon in August 2025, Kansas City. Thanks for your time. And hey, if you want to get involved, check out the website, link in the description. And get on down to Kansas City. Thanks for your time, Kelsey.
Yeah, thank you. Hope to see you there.
Hope you enjoyed our conversation with Kelsea Thompson from Triple Crown Sports, Tournament Director for PickleCon 2025 this August in Kansas City. All right, folks, you know what to do at the end of the day. Hey, let's pickle.